Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P2647, indicates a high voltage condition in the rocker arm oil pressure switch circuit on Honda Civics from 2011 to 2015. This system plays a crucial role in controlling the variable valve timing and lift electronic control (VTEC) system, which optimizes engine performance and efficiency. The rocker arm oil pressure switch is generally located near the rocker cover, where it monitors oil pressure reaching the rocker arms. A high voltage signal may indicate either a malfunctioning oil pressure switch or issues in the wiring and connections. Addressing this DTC can enhance vehicle performance by ensuring proper function of the VTEC system, thereby contributing to improved fuel efficiency and power output. Proper diagnosis is essential before attempting any repairs to ensure accurate identification and correction of the root cause. The DTC P2647 is related to the rocker arm oil pressure switch, which is crucial for regulating the variable valve timing and lift electronic control (VTEC) system in Honda vehicles. This switch is located near the rocker cover, where it functions to monitor the oil pressure that is directed to the rocker arms, ensuring that the engine runs efficiently. A high voltage reading can indicate either an electrical issue with the switch itself, such as a short circuit, or problems with connections and wiring that can lead to inaccurate signals. If this error code is set, it may affect the effective operation of the VTEC system, which could result in decreased engine performance and efficiency. Therefore, understanding the role and location of this switch is critical for accurate troubleshooting and subsequent repair. Several potential causes can lead to the DTC P2647 being triggered. Firstly, a faulty rocker arm oil pressure switch could give high voltage signals due to internal malfunctions. Secondly, wiring issues such as frayed wires, shorts, or corrosion can disrupt the proper transmission of signals, leading to falsely elevated voltage levels. Thirdly, loose or poor connections at the rocker arm oil pressure switch, rocker arm oil control solenoid, and the powertrain control module (PCM) are possible culprits, as they can create intermittent failures in the circuit. Identifying these causes is vital for narrowing down the problem and ensuring the right components are checked and possibly replaced, thus restoring the function of the VTEC system. Drivers experiencing DTC P2647 may notice several symptoms tied to the VTEC system's functionality. One common symptom is engine performance issues, where the engine may not operate as smoothly or efficiently as designed, particularly under load. Additionally, reduced fuel efficiency is often reported, as the engine may not be optimizing fuel consumption due to incorrect timing adjustments. The most noticeable symptom is the malfunction of the VTEC system itself, which might manifest as a lack of power or a noticeable lag during acceleration. Recognizing these symptoms early can help drivers seek timely diagnostics and repairs, preventing further damage to the engine and enhancing performance. The very first step in troubleshooting DTC P2647 is to check the engine oil level. It is crucial to confirm that the oil level is within the manufacturer's specified range. An insufficient oil level could lead to improper lubrication and cause greater issues with engine components, including failure of the rocker arm oil pressure switch. If the oil level is found to be low, it must be adjusted to the proper level immediately to ensure that the engine is operating safely and effectively. This step is essential because low oil levels can create misleading diagnostic trouble codes, complicating troubleshooting efforts. Once confirmed that the oil level is satisfactory, the technician can proceed to the next step. In the second step of troubleshooting DTC P2647, A VTEC test is conducted using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. This test aims to verify the operational status of the VTEC system in real-time conditions and identify if DTC P2647 or any additional trouble codes appear. If the result indicates P2647, this reinforces the complaint of high voltage in the rocker arm oil pressure switch circuit. If other trouble codes are detected, those codes should be addressed first, prior to revisiting P2647. Should the test yield an okay result, this suggests that the system might be experiencing intermittent failures, and attention should be given to inspecting the connections at the rocker arm oil pressure switch, rocker arm oil control solenoid, and the PCM. Collecting freeze frame data from the HDS could provide key context when patterns and failures are observed. The third step involves a careful examination of the results from the VTEC test performed in the previous step. If the results indicate a VTEC switch failure, it could confirm that the rocker arm oil control valve or associated components need further investigation. As a diagnostic technician, you must check for poor connections or loose terminals at the rocker arm oil pressure switch, as this could lead to the observed high voltage condition. If the connections are found to be secure and the circuit appears intact, further action may entail replacing the rocker arm oil control valve itself. Identifying whether the VTEC affected by these failures helps isolate the issues in the rocker arm oil pressure system, guiding toward a more definitive repair plan. Step 4 mandates testing the internal resistance of the rocker arm oil pressure switch. To do this safely, ensure the ignition switch is turned to the lock 0 position or the engine start-stop button is in the off mode. The next action is to disconnect the rocker arm oil pressure switch 2P connector. With the 2P connector detached, continuity between the test points must be examined. Your testing should be conducted under the defined condition of the ignition being off. If continuity is present between test points 1 and 2 on the switch side, it suggests that the switch may still be operational and the issue may lie elsewhere in the circuit. Conversely, no continuity indicates that the rocker arm oil pressure switch needs replacing, as this suggests an internal failure of the component. The fifth troubleshooting step requires shifting the ignition to the on 2 position, where the circuits in question are powered. This action allows you to measure the voltage between the designated test points. The rocker arm oil pressure switch 2P connector should remain disconnected during this measurement. Specifically, you will be measuring voltage between test point 2 on the switch connector and a known body ground. If the voltage reads approximately 5.0 volts, this confirms that the voltage transmission line, known as the LG wire, is functioning correctly. Should the voltage reading deviate from this target, it indicates either a fault in the wiring that necessitates repair or the exploration of further potential failures within the circuit. Step 6 centers on checking the VTM line for any possible faults. Begin by turning the ignition switch back to the lock 0 position or off mode. Following this, use the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to jump the System Check Line, SCS, allowing you to prepare for the next continuity check. Disconnect the PCM connector C, 51P, ensuring both that and the rocker arm oil pressure switch 2P connector are disconnected. Continuity needs to be verified between the specified points in the connectors. If continuity exists, it indicates that the VTM wire is functioning correctly. If the PCM wasn't up to date with the latest software, consider updating it or substituting a known good PCM, thereby resolving the issue. If no continuity is established, it's essential to identify and repair an open circuit in the VTM wire that connects to the rocker arm oil pressure switch and the PCM. After completing all necessary repairs related to DTC P2647, conducting a final verification of the system is essential to ensure everything is functioning as intended. Begin by retesting the VTEC system to confirm that no DTCs reappear. Utilizing the HDS for re-diagnosis can offer insights into whether the repairs effectively resolved the high voltage issue within the rocker arm oil pressure switch circuit. During this verification, check both the functionality of the replaced components and the integrity of all connections that were inspected or repaired in the troubleshooting process. Any reappearance of DTC P2647 indicates that further investigation is required, potentially revisiting earlier troubleshooting steps to ensure all areas have been thoroughly addressed. Preventive maintenance plays a crucial role in reducing the likelihood of encountering DTC P2647 in the future. Regularly checking the engine oil level is essential, as low oil can compromise the functioning of components related to timing and engine performance. It's also smart to inspect the wiring and connections regularly, especially in areas susceptible to wear or damage. This will ensure that any potential issues are caught and addressed before they exacerbate into larger problems. Additionally, staying current with software updates for the PCM can aid in compatibility with other engine management systems, thereby enhancing performance and reducing the chances of faults arising that lead to trouble codes. This proactive approach can significantly extend the lifespan of the VTEC system and maintain overall engine health. In summary, DTC P2647 highlights a significant concern within the rocker arm oil pressure switch circuit, affecting VTEC functionality in Honda Civics from 2011 to 2015. Understanding the role of components involved is crucial for accurate diagnostics and timely repairs, which can prevent further issues and maintain optimal engine performance. It is evident that thorough troubleshooting steps must be followed to ensure all potential causes are explored and properly addressed. Regular maintenance, including oil level checks and connector inspections, is fundamental to mitigate risks of future occurrences. By adhering to these guidelines, vehicle owners can enjoy enhanced engine performance and reliability, thereby ensuring their Honda continues to operate at its best. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.